Welcome back, shed fans. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back to me. Right, this video is going to be, I finally got my package from UK Monsters. I got it the other day, but I've not been very well, and you can see how red in my nose and that. So I got it the next day. I ordered it on the Friday morning, I got it on the Saturday. So that's like for me, that's like mega delivery time. Absolutely fantastic at dispatching and delivering. Good on his promises. When he says it's first class, it's first class. And it got here stupidly quick. So this is what it is. UK Monsters chassis kit. That's his website there, ukmonsters.co.uk. So let's open the box up, see what we've got. Comes in a decent strong box. That's the chassis kit we're going to be building tonight. And I've also got some. I've also got at the same time some lunchbox upgrades. The suspension arms and the front hub mounts, so they can get built up and put on. I ordered some bearings, but they don't come with this kit, but they're what I got separate. So in these instructions, it shows you, they are quite clear. Shows you your screw sizes, what plates you need, what bag number it is. So the instructions are good for putting this together. So as usual with my videos, I don't edit anything or pat anything about or change wording or anything like that. What you see is what it's actually took me is real-time videoing. So that's the instructions. That's bag 1, bag 2, bag 3 and bag 4. And we've got his carbon frames. We've got two carbon frames there. I've gone for carbon frames because the aluminium frames I think look a bit tacky and a bit rubbish. It's just flat aluminium. It's not really special. Well, it doesn't seem special to me. So what I'm going to do is I'll start building this up now. So these are, they look like that. The ambidextrous. You can have them on either side. They're the exact same pattern. The two parts are exactly the same. So that's good. So choose which side of want to insert the battery from. The stock chassis is from the left. Right, so your battery goes in on the Tamiya chassis on the left hand side. So that doesn't fit in there. That's a great start, isn't it? Right, so, oh it does. Right, so your battery fits in like so. Right. So we'll get his bag 1 out. Not that, that's 2. That's 3. Bag 1. Oh, they're body posts. They're aluminium body posts and chassis spacers. A little bag of screws. And washers and stuff. That looks like a servo mount plate, that one. So that's that way in the picture. Those 2 screws there. So that and that. But that's not that, so that must be that. So we'll screw these down. Let's get my tools out of the toolbox. That could have been a costly mistake. I went to Leicester Truck Club on Sunday and didn't need my tools after all. I ended up everything went really well, nothing failed. Everything went around perfect. So that was good. I can guarantee that if you don't take your tools, you end up needing some, don't you? That's usually what happens. Right, for some reason this screw isn't going all the way through here. Attach two of the alley posts to the left chassis plate using 2x30mm screws. 2x30s. Yeah, that's them. That one and that one. That one's them. Change that one to that way then. That's that one. And then that one. I don't get why that's not screwing all the way down. Right, so that's that one done. Front body mount, centre servo plate. So why aren't these going through there? That's weird that, because that stops. This tap stops halfway down. These tubes are not tapped all the way through. These tubes are not tapped all the way through. So what we have to do now, I've just tapped them all the way through, so they should go all the way down now. Which, if that's the case, yeah, that is the case. Alright, so that's that one on. Let's tap this one all the way down. Maybe they don't know about that. Yeah, that's not tapped all the way through either. That's not tapped all the way through either, so I've had to tap that. Yeah. I have to contact Ryan about that when I have to contact him through eBay and let him know what's happened. Right. So as you can see now, that's going all the way through. But I've marked my tube with my pliers. I've marked my aluminium tube with my pliers. So that's not very good. Right, that's the two parts of that chassis done. So I'm not going to fit body posts, I'm not going to fit a servo, not yet anyway. Right, so I've got these two plates. This plate goes in here, like that way round, because these scrolls here have got gearbox mount, so I know they go that way. Which way does this go? So that goes with that servo at the top, and that's going to go opposite like that. Right, so install the 490mm alloy support bars at the top of the chassis using 8x10s. Right, so that lot now is redundant. That lot's out of bag 1, so I'll put that in a spare pot. I say all my washers for my body posts and screws and nuts for servo. So if I put that oh mind you, I can just tip it straight back in there, can't I? Right, so that's bag 1 back in, parts back into bag 1. Because the other thing is, I'm not building this as a lunchbox, I'm building it as a Mitsubishi Pajero. So bag 2, which is this lot in here, that's an hefty piece of alley, that. A couple of pieces of aluminium there. Right, so we've got a lot of these screws. Right, so one in here. Because with Mitsubishi Pajero kit, you get oil dampers. You get the Tamiya CVA oil dampers with it. Right, so I'm going to just tap this up now. I'll fasten these 4 tubes on here. So that one looks like it was right at the very back. And then you got there is a load of bolt holes here. I'm presuming they're going to be for shock mounts and stuff like that. So what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to make my own body mount brackets to put this chassis, to build this chassis up. So that'll be interesting. So you fasten all your, so your servo goes in this front bracket, and then you've got your plate here for your receiver and your other electronics. Your receiver and your thingamabob, speed controller. Right, so yeah, done that. Right, this aluminium back brace. Oh no, it's your front brace. I think, oh yeah, that goes in there like that. Let's get a couple of screws in there. One in that side. One in that side. I think it's looking pretty good, this. I think it's a good, it's good how they've used Allen key, how they're using Allen key button heads, cap screws, Allen key cap screw button head things, rather than the big dome head things or Phillips screws. Just looks that bit better, I think. Right, so that's bag 2. And I've still got a bit more left to do on this one. Right, so then we've got this metal plate here. Right, so that's going to go in this gap here. Once I put it all together, I might strip it back down and paint these bits of aluminium. See how it looks. See how it looks when it's all together, because if you start using it, when it gets all wet and manky, I wonder if the aluminium will corrode and start going all funny. That's front end heavy now. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong picture there. Right, so I've got some more different bits coming as well from this chassis that's not the standard ones. So I've got 4 screws left out of that bag. Put them back into bag 2. Right, so I've got bag 3. That's this thing. Oh. Right, well that has got a bit missing off it. That it doesn't use it, this I've got on that picture. So that goes that way round. With that there. Right. So I'm struggling with this a little bit. That one goes with that. Like that. And put the other 10 in here. Right. Right, so I've got, looking at these instructions now, I've got to wait for some other parts coming. Because I'm not going to, I'm not using a lot of standard Tamiya stuff, I'm using all modified parts. So for this video, this is going to have to be it, I think. I'm up to where I need to put that front piece on, the Alt's front arms on, which goes across here. It sticks up here, that bit of plastic. I can put that bit on, I think, can't I? Because you can't get them in aluminium. Oops, where are you going? So that's the kit. So we've got Mitsubishi Pajero CW01. That's the standard bathtub chassis, and that's the carbon modified replacement. I'll not use that front bumper. That's all the gubbins, up shockers and stuff, up gearbox, front arms, back gearbox, windscreen, roll bar, I've got an ESC with it, but I'm not using that ESC because I think I'm going to put a 14 single in it, I think, or something that powerful. So that is going to be absolutely stupidly fast. Right, so it's this that I want, this D4, that bit. Right, so that screws onto there. Let's see what screws I need for that. Right, so on bag 3, I want 12mm screws for that. So get a trusty ruler out. That's that one, that one. One. All these parts and chassis are brilliantly machined. It all looks absolutely fantastic. How it's all been put together. How it's all been machined and cleaned and polished and all that. Does look very good. Right, so that's that. That's that D4 bit on there. Put all these screws back in this bag. All your labels, all your bags are all labelled up clearly and easily sorted out. Right, so that's that and that. So now it's time to put my servo in and put all my steering arms and stuff on. So in with my steering arms here. And it takes that out. So we've got some like proper composite ones here, like proper modified arms then. Get the instructions out. Yeah, get rid of them, get rid of them. That's one. Sometimes get some nose joints for this. Oh look, I've got some here. Right, these ones are 4mm, the same size bar as that. So I'm going to have to get myself some more rose joints then, so I can do other side. Right, so we're now saying that these plastic rose joints should be 18mm. Oh yeah. Right, well they're the same. So my red rose joints are the same as the black plastic ones. So screw them on there. So in the instruction it says that from the edge of the plastic to the inside edge of the plastic will be 18mm. Yep, right, so I'm going to use that. Use them ends instead of them plastic ends. I'm going to go on 18mm, that's 16mm. Right, that's 18mm. Right, so that's one side, that's one end done anyway. So I want the shocker mounts putting on these ends. These knuckles look a lot stronger than standard Tamiya ones anyway. So this bit of carbon here, you fasten that arm on, then that goes into there. Right, so I'm going to have to wait for me. I'm going to have to order some more of them rose joints. They fit, is it that way? No, it's that way. That fits into there like that. That one goes into there like that. And that goes over the top. Or does that go underneath? Oh, that goes on first. But how can that go on first? Oh, right. So these rose joints are a top arm for that. So that goes from that plate. So basically, that fixes on like that. Let's get this. That goes through there. Goes through there like that. And then that one will go through there and then through there like that, and that lot fasten onto your suspension like that. So that goes on there first. That goes in there and that goes in there. So now your front arms have got them rockers on there, that pivot points. Right, I'll figure this out and then I'll do another video. But at the moment, I'm waiting for a few more parts to come so I can put it together properly. But as you can tell, this is the gist of it. So my little Mitsubishi is going to have a carbon chassis with modified front arms and front suspension. That's going to be like that with that front toe suspension like that. So that goes on that inside there. And you can adjust this link, this suspension link here, to make your wheels towing out. You can adjust your camber on your front wheels with this style front suspension instead of just having a standard system. Let's have a look at instructions. Right, so your standard Tamiya suspension doesn't have. Yeah, your standard suspensions, it's got this parts fixed in your suspension arm. This aluminium housing here is a part of the arm. So it's just got one link suspension arm. Right, I see, said the blind man to the deaf man. Right then, so fans, keep your eyes peeled. Thanks for watching, and I should have some more stuff for my next video. Catch you again.